Good morning, everyone. Today we will do the revision of lesson number 5, that is clothes. So, as you all know, fibers is a fine thread like filament. It is a filament which looks like a thread, and these fibers are of two types. Number 1 is natural fibers and number 2 synthetic fibers. So, first we will discuss the natural fibers. The fibers which are obtained from plants and animals are called natural fibers. वो fibers जो हमें plants और animals से मिलते हैं वो क्या है? Natural fibers. For example, cotton, wool, silk, jute, coir. We get cotton from cotton fruit of cotton plant. We get wool from sheep, goat, yak, basically from animals. We get silk from silkworm. We get jute from the stem of jute plant, and we get coir from the outer covering of the coconut. Cotton is mainly grown in black soil and warm climate. It is specially grown in Gujarat, Maharashtra, Telangana, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Haryana and Punjab. And we get cotton from the cotton balls by the process of ginning. After ripening the cotton balls, these cotton balls are harvested, and after that the cotton seeds and cotton fibers are separated. We get wool from the skin of animals and from the fur of animals like sheep, goat, yak, etc. by the process of shearing. Next is silk. We get silk from a worm called silkworm. Silkworm cover itself with a body covering called cocoon. This cocoon are then boiled in water to get silk fiber. But unfortunately, while boiling cocoon, the silkworm inside cocoon gets killed because it is boiled alive. About 6,600 silkworms are killed to make just 1 kg of silk. Next fiber is jute. Jute is mainly grown in West Bengal, Bihar and Assam. The jute plant needs alluvial soil to grow. It is mainly grown in rainy season. The jute plant is harvested when it is at a flowering stage, and the stems are bundled and immersed in water for few days. Few days until they start rotting. And after rotting, the fibers of jute are separated from the jute stems. These jute fibers are used to make carpets, ropes, bags, gunny bags, shopping bags, etc. Now the next is coir. We get coir from southern regions because it is obtained from coconut, and coconut is mainly grown in southern regions like Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, etc. This coir is also used to make carpets, bags, ropes, etc. Now the second type of fibers are synthetic fibers. Those fibers which are obtained in industries by man are called synthetic fibers. These fibers are made by man in industries by the use of chemicals, and that is why they are also known as man-made fibers or artificial fibers. For example, rayon, nylon, polyester and acrylic. These fibers are used to make socks, dresses, shirts, etc. Synthetic fiber dry easily, whereas cotton fibers need time to dry. Synthetic fibers are cheap than natural fibers, and sometimes it cause allergy to skin, whereas natural fibers are non-allergic to skin. Synthetic fibers are strong and they are used to make parachutes and ropes as they can easily sustain heavy loads. But synthetic fibers causes so much harm also, because synthetic fibers are allergic to skin, and synthetic fibers catch fire very easily, and if it catches fire, so it can be very disastrous. So while working in the kitchen or workshops, we should never wear synthetic clothes because synthetic clothes catch fire very easily. Now, what is the need of clothes? Clothes are one of our basic need. As food and shelter is very important to survive, in the similar manner, clothes are also one of our basic need. We wear clothes which suit the weather of that place. People living in different areas wear different types of clothes. People of different regions wear different types of clothes. A very long ago, people used to live in jungle and do not wear clothes. They cover their body with leaves, bark of trees and skin of animals. Later, they learned to weave clothes. They also used wool from sheep to make clothes. We wear clothes for the following reasons. Clothes makes us look smart. Clothes protect us from the heat of the sun. We should wear cotton clothes during summer or hot days as they keep us cool. They also protect us from dust. They also protect us from cold. And we wear woolen clothes during winter season as they keep us warm, and we wear cotton clothes during summer season as they keep us cool. A raincoat protects us from the rain. It is made of waterproof material. Raincoat is made up of waterproof material, that is why it is used in rainy season. Clothes also protect us from insects. Animals do not need clothes because some animals have fur on their body which protect them from heat, cold, rain and insects. Some of them have thick skin which protect them from the weather conditions, and some, like birds, have feather on their body and these feather protect them from the weather conditions, and insects also. That is why they don't need clothes. Now the next is care for clothes. Some ways to look after the clothes are: clothes become dirty because of dust and sweat of our bodies. We should wash these clothes by soap, detergent and water. We should always wash our clothes with soap, detergent and water to make them dust free and dirt free. Animal fibers like wool and silk are easily attacked by insects, so we should store these clothes well. We can use mothballs and dried neem leaves to protect clothes from insects. Clothes made from animal fibers like wool and silk are easily attacked by insects, so it should be stored quite well. So we can use mothballs and dried neem leaves to protect these clothes from insects and dirt also. We should not store wet clothes or clothes containing moisture. Clothes must be dry while storing, because we should not store wet clothes or clothes containing moisture, because if they contain moisture, so they are easily attacked by insects. That is why clothes must be dry while storing. We should dry clean woolen clothes and trousers as they may get spoiled by plain washing. We should always dry clean our woolen clothes and trousers because they by plain washing they may get spoiled. These clothes are of many types. First is casual clothes. Those clothes which we wear at home are called casual clothes. Next is formal clothes. The clothes we wear at workplace, the clothes which we wear at our workplace are called formal clothes. Next is uniform. The clothes worn by school children, policemen, doctor, nurse, all these are uniform. And next are traditional clothes. Some states have special dresses which are known as traditional clothes. For example, in southern region, silk sarees are very famous. They are their traditional dresses. In Punjab, they have Punjabi suits which uh, which have a beautiful embroidery called fulkari. The people of western region used to wear western clothes. So all these are types of clothes. So clothes are made from fibers. These fibers are of two types: natural fiber and synthetic fiber. Natural fiber are obtained from plants and animals, and synthetic fibers are obtained in industries. The examples of natural fibers are cotton, wool, silk, jute, and coir, and the examples of synthetic fibers are rayon, nylon, polyester, and acrylic. Now, I hope you have understood the need of clothes also, as it is one of our basic need, and to protect ourselves from the weather conditions and insects also we need clothes. We should take care of clothes also to prevent them from dirt and insects. There are several advantages and disadvantages of these cloth fibers, and we should never wear synthetic clothes while working in the kitchen because it catches fire. So I hope you have understood this topic very well. Thank you and see you in the next video.